the halls from morning till night. And Ginger, our city girl, cool, clever, and sly, gives every dog a
Okay, we're now live on audio. We are now live on video. I'm just waiting for the echo to Instagram. Echo to Instagram's live. I'm waiting for the echo to Substack. There.
It's the week's best part. It's Pet Chat, where pets rule the heart.
Hi, bud.
Hang out. It's the week's best part. It's Pet, where pets rule the heart.
Hey. Hey, Bernoulli. Beaker. Hi. How's everybody doing? Oh, wait. Okay. Hi, Bernoulli. Hi, Bunsen. Okay. That's fun. I love that little extra camera idea that we got.
Yeah, I love it.
Hello, welcome to Pet Chat, everybody. We're going to get started right away. Bernoulli, hi, buddy. Okay. Here we go. Hello, pet enthusiasts. Welcome to Pet Chat. My name is Jason Sikowski. I'm the dog dad of Bunsen, Beaker, Bernoulli, and the cat dad, DeBricks. My co-host with the mostest is...
Hi there, I'm Chris Sikowski. I am the dog mom to Bunsen, Beaker, and Bernoulli, and the cat mom to Bricks. And guess who's visiting?
Ginger's here.
Ginger's
Where is
here.
she? Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's okay. So everybody, you might notice that I have a little bit of a different background in here. That's because I normally am in Adam's old room, but that's where the kids are with Ginger. So here I am.
I have the burners are fighting over me. So this is a whole thing that's happening. So I've got a burner. I've got here, look at this, 2 burners. I've got Bunsen and I got, oh, well, you can't see, sorry, if you're on portrait mode. That's Bunsen and here's Bernoulli. Okay, which one's the goober? Which one is Bernoulli? Yeah, it's the one who's upside down. The one who is upside down and looks weird. Like, look at him. He's okay. Nobody can see what I'm talking about. Let's try this here. Here he is. Hi. I know. It's so good. Hi, Bunsen. Okay, that's Bunsen. Beaker got up on the bed and she shredded it. So I don't want to show everybody the bed down here because it's not made. She kind of like shoving her face all around in it. Okay, well, welcome. Okay,
that's in that cone.
Yeah, it's hard for me to run the show and also be a cameraman.
Hi, Beaker.
So Beaker came to see you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, we've got so many comments. I don't check it for 2 seconds, and there's like all of these comments. So let's tell everybody how we roll. Welcome to Pet Chat. Every week we do some Q&A, and then we tell a couple stories of the week. And then if people have more questions, or if people want to share their story, we go with that. So we'll start with some quick Q&A. If you have some questions, type them up. We'll get to your questions as soon as possible. We have a good one here from Facebook from Melissa Larkin. Do the dogs always go with you to school or only on special days? Only on special days. Oh, what happened? You knocked your mic off?
No, but Paula says it's low on X.
Your voice is low? Okay.
Yeah. So I need to try and move the microphone up maybe.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I move close and then you're like, whoa, your face is so close.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 burner goobers right here. Yeah, they only come on special days because most schools just don't allow you to have random dogs that come in. So hopefully that answers that question, Melissa. Though they do come in on special occasions. Amy says checking in from North Carolina. Hello, North Carolina. The burners are so cute. Thank you. Chris, audio very low next, so we're trying to fix that. And Mandy says your fur babies are my favorite. They make my day. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Thank you. Okay, checking Instagram for any questions. Just people are saying hello. Happy first day of the playoffs. People are saying hello. Oh, somebody says keep up the good work from Ireland. Boy, it must be late in Ireland. Oh, somebody said they can hear you fine on YouTube. So I don't know if you're here listening to that, Chris. So we'll just wait for a couple more questions to come in. I'll try to be the cameraman here. So we've got this Bunsen. Hi, Bunsen. Whoa. Stick backwards here.
Okay, well, I've moved the microphone closer to my mouth.
Oh. Shh. Quiet.
And then that's just the way it is. Hopefully it's a little bit better.
Yeah, jealous goobers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Somebody's watching on YouTube and they're like, "Who are you?" Well, you missed the you missed the intro. My name's Jason and my co-host is Chris, and we do like a 50-minute show about our pets. So that's that. Okay. Are there any questions?
So now I'm talking again. So
Yeah,
maybe
You're good.
people can hear me now.
Yeah, you're good. Any questions on Twitter?
What?
I'll read one from Gabby's mom. Hi from Austin, Texas. So sorry I missed last week. There was so much going on with you guys. Chris, can you come visit us and warm up? How is Beaker's paw? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so some sharp-eyed people maybe noticed in one of our videos that Beaker was in a cone. And it was, what was it, last weekend she started to limp? Has it been a week?
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a really bad limp. And of course, we were really concerned. And she didn't really want me to look at her paw. But I did. And it was red and inflamed, especially by Monday. Like we thought, oh, well, maybe she just like stepped on something. So we took her to the vet. I took her to the vet on Tuesday. And then, yeah,
on her birthday.
On her birthday. That's right. It was her birthday. She had a really
couldn't go to Waggles.
No, she couldn't go have her birthday party at Waggles because her paw was so sore. So she got some antibiotics and some anti-inflammatory medicine from the vet, and she's right as rain now. You probably saw her; she's running around without a cone.
Whoa! Don't do that. Okay.
So that's the story with Beaker's paw. She seems to be okay. She stepped on something. The vet just figured she stepped on something and it got infected, and then she licked at it, and then it made it worse. And I think everybody who's had a dog knows that sometimes they lick at things and they make it like inflamed, and they might get a hot spot. Yeah, so she's good to go. We just came back from a really good walk, and they were having so much fun. So Beaker did just fine. Well, it wouldn't be Pet Chat without somebody asking about moose legs. Jennifer on Facebook, and we have something. If you missed the exciting announcement, that's going to be one of our stories this week. Jennifer asked, are the moose bones just from naturally dead moose or from hunters? Well, they're not just moose bones. They're like a leg. Like think of like it has stuff on it still. It's not a bone. Oh, it does have a bone in it. We don't know why there were so many moose legs that one year. There was 11 of them. We don't know why, but it's probably hunters. Yeah. Though who knows? In the winters are very long and hard, and some moose maybe missed it. So, which dog do you have, Beaker? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you.
I have Bricks.
Oh, somebody just said, so I need to see Bricks. So somebody needs you to hold Bricks up. Oh, there he is. We love him. He is such a cool cat. Oh, yeah, he is just a cuddly. He is just a good boy. So Michelle, hopefully Hopefully that's okay. Oh, yeah. Need a bricks fix. Oh, people are saying they want more bricks. More bricks picks, please. A bricks fix picks. Okay, now the bricks comments are coming in. See, nobody really wants to see us. They want to see the dogs. They don't care. Really. We have good stories, but our stories are nothing compared to like bricks. Really? Hey. Hi, Bunsen. Hey, bud. He just wants his butt scratched, so that's not very exciting for the camera to be on. Okay, good question here from Twitter. X. Janice is watching and she says, how do Ginger and Doc get along? I don't know. I think they do okay.
Yeah, they're fly by night. Like they don't necessarily interact.
Yeah.
Bricks really wants to interact with Doc, and so sometimes he'll lie in wait and try and ambush him. Yeah.
Pounce on him. Yeah. Try to pounce on him. Holly has a fun question. Saw you were in Edmonton. We were. We just got back actually a couple hours ago. How big is Kenji now?
He's big.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
And Marla is listening on X right now, audio. So Marla is Kenji's mummy. Kenji's like a 6-month-old Rottweiler. I did post a picture on Instagram. I haven't got around to posting on Twitter yet of the 3 of them. Yeah, he's way bigger. Yeah, he's a solid guy. Happy thing.
Yep.
Yeah, good question.
He took out my knee.
He did? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was standing in the yard and they were all having fun and he came just a running and I was standing there and he's like just body checked my knee with his head. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, that really hurt. And he was like, that's fine.
Michelle's demanding now the puppies, not bricks. So Michelle, we're trying. They just do their own thing sometimes. Kim says, hey, I'm sneaking in. Hello, everybody. And Barbara says, hi, guys. So, all right. Well, if there are any more questions, type them up. Then we'll move through. Tracy says hello and salutations. If there are any more questions, we'll get to. Janice says, I used to be afraid of Rottweilers until seeing all Marla's posts. Yeah. Kenji and Chesney are sweeties.
Like so sweet.
They are sweeties. Yeah.
They are so awesome. Paul is asking if all the snow is gone now.
In places.
Yeah.
In places.
I'm not sure if everybody saw there was like 38th winter that happened this week. And it was like very, very deep snow. Jason took the dogs out and he was up to his knees in snow.
It was an unbelievable amount of snow. Was that only 2 days ago that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. That made me a bit sad. That was a lot of snow. Most of that new snow was melted though. It was very warm today and it's starting to melt it all away. So it does snow every year in April, Chris. You have to remember that.
I do.
And it usually snows in May, so we're not done.
What?
Okay, here's a good question from Instagram, and then we'll wrap up some of the comments and move on with the rest. Chubby K8 asks, who was more chaotic as a puppy? Bunsen, Beaker, Bernoulli, or Bricks? Oh, that is easy. Which puppy was the most chaotic, Chris? And it wasn't even close. Who acted the craziest all the time?
Well, okay. This sounds like a trick question.
Yeah.
I'll say the best puppy was Bunsen.
Oh yeah, the best puppy was Bunsen. Yes,
the best puppy by far.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with Bernoulli. Bernoulli was the most chaotic puppy.
I would have said Beaker because she was a handful, but we had Bunsen to nanny her. but she
Yeah.
had way more energy than Bernoulli ever had as a puppy. She was
That's
go,
true.
go, 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 and jump and panther attack and sneak attack and little sharp golden retriever teeth. I wish I caught it on camera because she did it about 3 times. She would get up on the couch and she would go down low and she would go and she would go jump off the couch and just like cannonball on a sleeping Bunsen. And she did it 3 different times. It was like a WWE Randy the Macho Man Savage from the top rope's elbow. Like she would go, oh yeah, boom, and just like come down on him while he was sleeping.
That's true. That's true. And she was so chaotic with the bathroom because we would take her out to pee and then she'd run right back in and get more water. And we always said refill.
Yeah.
Because she just kept refilling and then had to go to the bathroom again 15 minutes later. And then she figured out the bells, not to go outside to go to the bathroom, but just to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Ringing the bell. Oh, ding, 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 ding. I got to go. But really, she didn't.
Oh, somebody said y'all watched Randy Savage in Canada.
I watched
a ton of wrestling. Yeah, Stampede Wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart. Yeah, wrestling was huge in Canada. Huge.
Yeah.
There's a whole league of wrestling called Stampede Wrestling with all of the Canadian guys. And then they kind of melded with the WWF at that time.
Yeah.
Gordon
and I used to always watch wrestling. That was our go-to.
Debbie says, not Sweet Beaker. No, Beaker was pretty chaotic. Really nice comment here from Tim. I wanted to say hi. I'm a huge fan of you and your animals. Missing Ginger and Bernoulli together. Yeah, well, Ginger's here visiting with Adam. We just don't know where she is on camera.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Yeah, she had kind of a stressful.
Go get her.
Kind of well, yeah, maybe, and then I'll kind of set up the story of the week. All right. So we'll get back to questions in a second. If you're new to Pet Chat, we always do a little bit of Q&A. The dogs are all pretty tired. Like Bernoulli had a big trip to Edmonton and then we went on a big walk. So they're not doing a heck of a lot right now. They're just sleeping. So the stories of the week is where we talk about a couple of the big stories. And once we get through that, it takes a little bit of, 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes. Then we'll get back to questions. I think the biggest story for me is something that I've been working on in secret for months, and that was trying to source a moose leg toy. So it is something that people on social media, they've always asked for. Oh, there's Ginger. Maybe I'll just let Chris show off Ginger because Ginger is the cutest. Aww. There you go, everybody. Ginger. And she's not crying to be held.
She was making a little bit of grumpy noises.
Oh, okay. She's maybe not as cuddly as Brex.
She's a little grumpy.
Yeah. There you go. Everybody got to see Ginger. Anyways, Chris, I was telling everybody that my story of the week is in secret. I've been working on sourcing a moose leg toy. We found a company to do it. We're just so excited. I did post about it and there was a lot of interest. However, interest sometimes doesn't turn into people wanting to get it. We'll try to keep the price reasonable. We should have a price and the pre-sale or Kickstarter, because kick with a leg will start next week. And I just need a little bit more information from the company so I can accurately price out things like shipping, because I need the mass of each moose leg. Like I need how many grams the thing weighs to put into the shipping. I need to know what it's made of, because for Americans, it depends what it's made of. There may be tariffs that I have to factor in. So there's a lot that goes into getting a product and shipping it out. Now on our website, moose leg toy. Somebody said moose leg toy is the most Canadian thing ever. Yeah, so we had a lot of excitement about that. If you go to our website, I'll put the, I think I have it in our, yeah, so that's our website, and I'll just share my screen. Chrome tab. Okay, I might have accidentally closed our website. 1 second. Oh, I did. Sorry, everybody, give me a second here. Oh, Chris is gone again. Share screen.
Not gone.
Okay, so obviously don't have to go to do this because we'll have more information, but the first thing that you see when you go to our website is this little teaser I put up. It's Now Your Leg. That's right. We're going to be starting a Kickstarter or pre-sale campaign for the Bunsen's Moose Leg plushie dog toy. So it is a dog toy. It's safe for dogs, as safe as any toy you could get from, you know, PetSmart or Petland. It has a squeaker in it, and it's soft. And it's going to be between 7.5 inches to 8 inches long. So if you're wondering about the size of it, it's pretty big. And it will, we're going to try our best to make it as as lifelike without it being disgusting as possible. So if you go to the website, you can click get on the list, and then we're going to have this little moose Kickstarter thing that we're going to shade in as we get close to the goal. So we might do some fun content around that. So we'll keep shading in because once we get to 100%, then it will be considered funded, and then we'll be able to get going on it. If you're subscribed to our newsletter, you don't have to necessarily worry about, so if you go here, yeah, so I need to do a better job of making this easy to see. There's a pre-sale survey. So if you're subscribed to our newsletter, you're probably okay, but I would like to, I'm going to start talking about this, especially in our newsletter. I want to know how many people are really serious about getting the moose leg, because that's going to potentially change the price of it. If lots and lots of people want it, then the price for everybody drops. So if you are watching and that's something you're interested in, we would love for you to do that pre-sale survey, and then you go to it and it just asks you some questions. So if you want to give us your email, we can put you into our newsletter. You don't have to give us anything. You can say, I'm interested in the moose leg. But then Chris and I were talking, because a lot of people were like, I want a moose leg for all our dogs. I want multiple moose legs. And we want to be fair. Like if somebody's going to order like 3 or 4 moose legs, we'll make some bundle deals. So it's a good deal for folks who get that many moose legs at one time. And then some people were wondering, would there be a moose leg Bunsen toy deal? Absolutely. If people are interested in that, like if you get a moose leg, we'll throw in a Bunsen stuffy for half price or something like that. So we're really excited about the interest, and we want to make it, we want to make the price as fair as possible and reward folks who, yeah, the moose leg does have a squeaker. Yeah. Can we get a spine too? Oh my God. So that is the other comment that has just been everywhere. People want a spine because Bernoulli found that, or Bunsen found the spine and then gave it to Bernoulli. So I'm just going to say we're going to do one body part at a time. Okay. Because if we start to do too many body parts, Chris and I are going to be on some watch list for some, weirdos the government is tracking. So we don't want to get in trouble. So just one disembodied body part at a time. And then people were wondering, like, could we do all of the parts of the moose? So you could build your own moose, like build your own Build-A-Bear. So again, one thing at a time, everybody. Okay. Oh, Kim says, well, a moose has 4 legs, so we'll have to order all 4. Okay. Well, that'd be amazing. We could have a 4-pack. Get your whole moose. We could have an 11-pack because that's how many moose legs Bunsen actually found. So for the true fans who know a lot of dogs who want moose legs, we could have like an 11-pack because that's how many moose legs were found by Bunsen. The survey is on our website, Paula. So if you go to the website, there'll be a link in the newsletter. No, we didn't do a Norbert stuffy. Yeah, we were going to do one. Actually, that was in the works. But you could probably just get a Buc-ee's stuffy because they're pretty cute. A baker's dozen. Yeah. Okay, so that's my story of the week, Chris. Was the work I was doing behind the scenes on finding a company that didn't think we were crazy, because I've asked, and some companies literally thought I was joking or trolling them. They're like, "Are you what? Are you serious? Are you a real deal?" And some didn't. They ghosted us. But yeah, I found a company they are excited. They're excited to work with us. And they're really highly rated too. They've got great reviews from people who have worked with them in the past. So we're really excited. And on that front, there's other things coming in probably about a month that will blow everybody away. It's not just the moose leg that we've got cooking. And you should really cook a moose leg before you eat it.
Oh.
Okay. Chris, you're up. Do you have a story of the week?
Well, we did have Beaker's birthday, and we tried to have a birthday party for her, but the internet was glitchy. So it just was all things not lining up for her. So, but thank you everybody for her birthday wishes. Like, we just love her so much, and we were so sad that her paw is sore. But she's on the mend now with her anti-inflammatories and antibiotics, and she's getting better. As she is still in the cone, in and out of the cone, just so she doesn't continue to worry it. And like we even got treats, for goodie bags for other dogs at Waggles, like we did for Bernoulli, but unfortunately she really hurt herself. But that meant that Bernoulli went to Waggles on his own, and he's a different dog. We were told that he's not quite the same dog without his little sister there, and
his big sister, his big little sister,
his older little sister. Yeah, he's not quite the same dog, but he is a good boy. They love him there. We love him. He's a good one.
Good boy. Yeah. He's the work we've put into him since like October is really paying off. So we've been really pleased with how he's been doing with just random people in the public. So he's been doing great, like so good. Yeah.
Yeah. And our other story of the week is we went up to Edmonton today to pick up the kids, but then I texted Marla and I said, "Hey, not sure if you're available, but can we set something up for a little play date, a little visit?" And it's awesome because Bernoulli he knows we're rounding the corner into her clothes, and he's like, "Oh boy, exciting things are about to happen."
Chesney was so excited to see Bernoulli too. She was like so excited, and Bernoulli was like, "Oh my god, that's a lot of woman." So just for the first little bit, he just didn't know if he could deal with it. So because he's a meathead and Chesney is the smart one, so
she's so smart.
He's kind of like our relationship. Like I'm the meathead and like you're the smart one.
Oh, so. Jason, you have the highest IQ of anybody I know. Your IQ is higher than mine.
Okay.
You're brilliant.
I'm kind of a meathead.
No, you're brilliant and amazing and
Chris,
awesome and funny.
A lot of people are asking you didn't. Oh, somebody's pup is in a cone right now. The people are asking how he was different. You didn't elaborate on that.
Oh, so he's not quite as show offy. So like when Beaker's there, he's like, "Oh, that's my sister. I'm going to show off in front of her because I'm just like, that male postulating." He does it with me too. And so he wasn't doing that as much.
Yeah. He doesn't do that for me very much at all. He doesn't do that show offy stuff, but he does it with Chris and he does it with Beaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that answered your question. It wasn't like he was sad or anything. He just wasn't as, I guess, as show offy. So, I really think Waggles should put up like webcams that people could log into. And like for like a small fee so people could see how much fun the dogs have there. It could be like a channel. Oh my god. Hello. Hello. Hello.
What's happening?
Oh, Ginger's not happy. I picked her up, but she came to see me. Hey. Okay. Uh-oh. It wasn't me she was mad at. It was Bernoulli. He was following her. Okay. We might have some drama. Hi, Ginger. There's Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Oh, I've missed her. Bernoulli, come here. Hey. Come here, Bernoulli. Hi. Well, he was licking her, and that's why she was upset. So she was trying to escape him into my arms. Sorry about my shirt on the ground there. Maybe that's your shirt.
No, it's not my shirt.
I think they got knocked off.
Yours.
You gonna make a break for it?
I have Bernoulli again.
Bernoulli's out there.
Bernoulli is here.
Ginger, you got to be careful.
I have Bernoulli.
Brixie. Maybe Brix was walking by too. Brixie, come here. It'd be cute to see them interact on camera. Uh-oh. Okay, Ginger's gone. Well, sorry, everybody. There's Brix. What's going on? Okay. Well, you guys just about all got to see some drama llama happening there. That was fun. Do Ginger and Brix get along? I think when Brix was a baby, maybe not, but I think Ginger wasn't feeling good that one time she came down. Now they coexist, and Brix is very curious about her. Very curious. Yeah. Here's Brixie. Hi, bud. Come here. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It's a little bit crazy. My dog's day has a live cam, and by the time she left because people would just watch. Yeah. But it could be a channel on Netflix, like people tune in there are some really terrible shows out there. And I guarantee you a live cam of dogs playing would beat most of them. It would beat most of them. Okay. Any other stories of the week?
Not that I can think of.
It's good to see Brix outside his backpack. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a cutie. All right, so we'll do a few more Q&A, and if somebody would like to come up to speak, go ahead. So that would be folks on audio. We have the ability to patch them into the show, and then we will do our best to get to the questions that people have asked that I didn't get through before. Cindy asked, did the cats fight? Brix doesn't really want to fight anybody. He is very, very gentle. He'll run away if there's a fight. So when he was little and maybe Ginger looked like she was going to whap him, he just ran away. So Gabby asked how you survived last week. Did you survive the cold? Because you were sick and it snowed.
Yeah, and now I'm sneezing again today.
It's the snow mold.
It's the something. Hi, Ginger.
Brix doesn't realize Ginger trained Bernoulli. That's true. Yeah. Marie Johnson 99 says, what's the latest with Gord? So yeah, he continues to get a little bit better. He's maybe had a bit of an off week, but that's okay. Chris has Ginger right now, so I'll just let people look at that.
Yeah. We're going to the doctor on Tuesday, just doing a check-in to see how he's doing, like make sure that everything's on the up and up, and he continues to heal, because we don't know a lot about this journey of, you know, ups and downs. I think there are ups and downs when you're healing from a heart attack and stroke and open heart surgery. So, you know, we want to go slowly, like heal slowly. So we didn't push too hard, because we want to make sure that we don't have any setbacks.
I've got Bunsen.
Yeah.
I got Bunsen. Oh, you're not the cord out. Okay. Thanks for all the Ginger sightings. Yes, we're happy to show her off. She's very, very cute. Have the dogs had supper, Chris? Is that why they're all antsy? Oh, that's probably why. We'll do a couple more questions, then maybe we might end a bit early, because just we did a big travel day today. Do you make home cooked foods for the dogs? No. So we started with kibble with Bunsen when he was a puppy, but he has a super sensitive stomach, or he did, and he was just throwing up everything and not gaining weight. So it was suggested that we try raw food, so we switched to that. And it is controversial because, you know, you can have like gross bacteria that gets into, you got to watch out and clean your hands and clean the dishes and all that kind of stuff, because you're dealing with meat. But there's a company in Alberta that does these meat pucks, and all the dogs get that. And like, you have to decide what to feed your own animals. It is a lot more expensive, but the dogs love it. And we do notice that their weight is much more easy to regulate on raw. Like if you look how lean the Berners are and how lean Beaker is, I think maybe that has something to do with it, but it is expensive and you do have to watch out for it. And there is, you know, like there's not a lot of great evidence that it's better, right? So this is just anecdotal. So hopefully that answers your question, BS Sherm. Cindy Arley Reed, do you find Brix more affectionate than Ginger? Yes, Ginger is affectionate when she wants to be, and she's very, very cuddly with Adam and Annalise. So like she's lived with them for a year, and I think she's a lot different with them. She's definitely affectionate when she wants to, but Brix is like, he is just a cuddle bug. He is super, super cuddly. I think Chris has gone to feed the dogs. Janice says our dog had raw mints and he loved it. Yep. And then what's the company? It's called Pets Go Raw, Peter. I think it's only Western Canada, and it's frozen hockey pucks. So it's also really good for their teeth. And then Sasha has been on raw her whole life. She's very lean. Yeah. But I mean, Kibble's fine too. Yeah, Brix is a lot more affectionate. Somebody is asking how Chris feels like how Chris feels being the only female in the house. I think she wants to get more girls. Oh my goodness, you guys. There was a kitty that was up for adoption. And it was the cutest looking thing. It was adopted in about 5 seconds because I was in the pet store getting food, and the Bone and Biscuit has they let the place where we got Brix from, they bring in kitties that are up for adoption, and this kitty was like the cutest thing ever. And he was adopted in like literally 5 minutes after they put it out that the kitty was there, and I was there. I was there when the pet parents came to get this little guy, and he's like the sweetest thing. So, like, I think if Chris was there when I was there, we might have had a second cat because this guy was the sweetest thing. Cameron Corral has a really nice comment. Thank you. All your content brings us so much joy. Thank you. We love sharing our stuff too. Daniel D. Villers, can I ask about the moose legs? Honestly, it seems as if there's a moose shed them up there. No, moose don't shed their legs. It was who knows why, but like Bunsen legit found 11 different moose legs from like, I don't know if they're all from the same moose. We could like DNA test them if we had the money. We don't know why there were so many moose legs. Likely a hunter was poaching and then didn't take the legs with him and left them behind. And then they were scattered by scavengers and Bunsen found them. Jason, are you a cat person now? I think so. Ginger really won me over to having cats, just how cute they are. And then like Bricks is just, he is so cute. I think it's because he's so affectionate. Like he's so cuddly. And I've never had a pet like that before. Like Bernoulli's very cuddly, Beaker snuggly, Bunsen is cuddly in his own way, but Bricks is like, he wants to be with you. And he'll fall asleep on you. And maybe people have experienced that with little dogs, but like our dogs are so big, they don't fall asleep on us. Beaker will fall asleep with her head on your lap, but not like not like a kid cat that sleeps on your neck and then you listen to them purr. So, yeah. And it's probably because I'm not as allergic to them with that food, right? I didn't know how awesome cats were because I couldn't get close to them. They made me really sick. But Bricks,
the kids forgot Ginger's food.
Oh, they did? Oh, they can have some of Bricks' food. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got lots of it. Oh, some of the video you took from the creek is coming through, Chris. I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went on a walk today.
Yeah. I think they're just, pets are just good, right? There's people who have birds and parrots and people who have gerbils and rabbits and all that kind of stuff, right? I think pets are just good. So this is one of my favorite pictures I've taken of Bricks. Like he's just a good looking boy.
Well, are we going to open up the floor to anybody who wants to come talk?
No, I've already asked that and nobody came up. So I've been answering questions as fast as I could. Daniel asked some stuff about the moose legs, and then he's asking one more question regarding the moose legs. Do you allow Bunsen to chew it? No, he shouldn't chew the moose leg because who knows how long it's been out there and if there are weird parasites or bacteria in it. So, we played it up a bit of a joke for social media because it was funny, but he did not get the moose leg. Like we took them away from him and we traded for treats. Like one time he had one and I was eating a popsicle. He found it right next to the house, and I was eating a popsicle, and I had to trade him my popsicle for one of the moose legs. I think that was on. Oh, Beaker, shush. Bernoulli's on Beaker's last nerve. What was I going to say?
Trading the popsicle.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't let him chew it. Anything else to add, Chris? There.
No, just on the chat here, Marla, Team Service Roddy says, we're listening and Kenji is running from window to window trying to find the barking friends.
Aw. Yeah.
And people want to buy moose legs in the chat here.
Yay. I'm so excited. Oh, well, here's a cool question. We don't really talk about this. How much time per week do you spend creating content? Lots. Right? Like lots. Couple hours a day. Hour and a half a day, probably. More. Yeah.
I would say more.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm not good at, that I'm very respectful of other pet creators. Like, some of you may follow these corgis and this guy with red hair. I think he's got red hair. That's Hammy and Olivia, though I think Olivia has passed away. That guy is a genius for making content that has a story that incorporates the animals like it's a skit. And I have so much respect for people that can think that way and get their animals to act that way. And that's not really something that I'm good at. Or I need to quit my job as a teacher to have the time to do that kind of stuff. Because I don't have, like, I'm tired when I get home from work. So my best stuff happens on the weekends or when I'm not teaching, right? So we kind of use B-roll to tell stories as opposed to skits to tell stories. So if you see like a creator like that guy, I forget the man's name that runs the account of Hammy and Olivia, like that guy is very, very good at what he does. And I have so much respect for creators like that. Because his brain is on a different wavelength than ours. So just a shout out to the creators that they do that kind of stuff. Cameron asks, when did your Instagram following really take off? So our Instagram blew up with the Ginger Maulings. I'm not gonna lie. When Puppy Bernoulli was kind of a goober, and then we had the board, it exploded. We went from, but I also wasn't making short form video. I wasn't good at it. That was when I started to get good at it. Like I started to push myself to do video more, and then it exploded. Boom. Went from 25,000 followers to whatever we have now, 270,000 followers. And our Facebook blew up too. Our Facebook had like 1,000 followers, and now it's our biggest platform at just about 350,000 followers. So yes, Holly, a guy in his golden. Again, that's another guy that is a brilliant creator. Yes. There's a reason why those accounts are as big as they are, and they deserve everything that they get because they're just so good at what they do. Yes, and then people have mentioned Cricket Chronicles. I've watched some of those. They're very, very good. Yeah, he's taught his dogs to kind of like move their mouth, and then he puts in voices. How did the dogs show affection to each other? I think like
Bernoulli is an ear licker.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. You answer that one.
Bernoulli is an ear licker.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes Bunsen will just be sitting by Bernoulli and he'll lean over and give him a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that Bunsen and Bernoulli do is they lay down by the door together.
Yeah.
And Beaker, what does she do? She is like,
in
sits
tune
by them.
She's in tune when people aren't feeling well.
Yeah.
So like when Bunsen was so sick and recovering from a surgery, she was like beside herself with worry, and you could not pry her away from Bunsen. She just was protecting that. She knew he was so sick. So
yeah. And she watches over Gord too.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
People are saying Ginger in the chat. They're just so happy they got to see Ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter has a nice comment. I prefer your all's content to the big names. It's much more cozy and feels more real. Yeah, well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Our stuff is definitely authentic. Like I'm in our spare bedroom and you see our clothes on the floor, and Chris has had to move into where I build costumes, and there's random swords and Lego behind her and a bunch of crap in the corner, like extra bits of fabric that I don't need. I think there's the broken pulse rifle back there I made from the Mandalorian that fell apart.
Well, in the container beside me, like there's like a bunch of Wii remotes. Like you must have had Wii remotes for something, and I'm like showing Ginger, and I'm like, oh, everybody gets to see these old Wii remotes.
I'm just looking ahead. I'm just looking over there, and there's the 3D Grogu I built. Do you guys want to see the 3D Grogu I made? Just 1 second here. This is just how random our house is. 1 second.
Yeah. Our house is pretty random. There's the swords that are behind me. Jason's a big fan of Lord of the Rings. And so there's like the Frodo one, and then Gimli's axe is right there.
So if you're fans of The Mandalorian, yeah, I 3D printed this right after the show came out. I did a very bad job of coloring Grogu. Like, he's a little too green, but I made his little outfit out of like fabric and stuff. And I wish I waited, because you could just buy the thing that was the right size and was like a movie replica. Anyways, yeah, that's Gimli's axe. So there you go. That's sitting in the spare bedroom. Kim's now we're a little off topic here, so we'll try to get back to pets, because some people get frustrated. We'll just answer a couple more questions. Are you a Game of Thrones fan? Oh, we've got Ginger. Yes. But I am very disappointed in the last season. It was very disappointing. Is Grogu in a litter box? No, like in the show, he has this flying pod. It's like a baby. It's like a levitating baby carriage. So I 3D printed the whole. This is all made out of plastic. So the idea was, I was stupid. Somehow I would carry this around Comic-Cons in my Mandalorian armor, because I've got Mandalorian armor. And it's too heavy. Like, that's the thing about having props at the Comic-Con, is you look very cool, but then you've got to carry these things around all day, and it's a pain in the butt. Okay. And Tracy says, agreed. Bunsen Burner BMD is most favorite account. Thank you. That's nice of you guys. We try. Okay, we'll wrap things up. Are there any other questions? Go ahead. Oh, your dog's name is Thorin. Very kingly name. Freedom Farmhouse inherited 13 barn, 12 orange kitties, and 1 white. Where, Lisa, where is that? Like, are you wanting people to check that out somewhere to adopt the cats, or is it just a story? Sorry, I don't know Freedom Farmhouse.
Do we still have the trail cams going? Steve wants to know.
The what? Yes. Yeah, we do. Cams? I just checked the chip today and there was nothing. Yeah. Sorry. I wish I could show you guys some stuff. I did. I still have the window open.
Oh, Donna Craig is requesting.
Oh, okay. Oh, upstate New York, they are becoming a sanctuary. Lisa, do they have a website that people can check out? Like, are you wanting people to see if they would adopt those cats in upstate New York? I love our Saturday chat. Thank you, the kindness family. Thank you. That was nice. Oh, it would make a great centerpiece for Star Wars. Thank you. Chris, where'd you go? When is your next go live? Our lives are always Saturday evening. Okay, we'll go to Donna and then I'll answer a couple more questions. Donna, hello. Long time no talk.
Yes.
Hi, Donna.
Uh-oh.
Super swamped. So the Freedom Farmhouse is, these people bought a house in the country and it came with a whole bunch of barn cats. And they built a whole house just for these cats.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Okay.
So I think you would like it and check it out. They do some really cool stuff. But I've missed you guys. I still follow everybody every day and still comment. I just have been swamped on Saturdays. So apologies. But I've missed y'all.
Are you have you moved totally to Las Vegas?
I have not. I'm
Okay.
still making the commute.
Okay.
Some sad news. Sasha, my dog, my stepdad's dog, is on her last leg. So most likely we'll be putting her down next week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But she made it
so sorry.
years as a husky, which is 16 years for a husky is phenomenal.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm taking it. Callie is super pissed at me because I put her on a diet and I told my stepdad why I'm gone to stop giving her treats because she's having the equivalent of like 50 Big Macs and she looks like my Irish grandmother now.
Oh.
So she's gained a lot of weight and she's like belly dragging. So he sent me a text the other day. I was quite pissed and he tried to throw me under the bus and say it was my fault.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, she's a fatty. I can't wait to get her here where she can run around until it gets too hot. Chris, I'm sure you want to come visit right now. I'm in Vegas. It's a beautiful 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
What?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It was cold yesterday for Vegas. It was cold. It was 65, but today it's warm and not a cloud in the sky. So I dipped my toes in the pool at my friend's house. So come on down. Ready for you.
That's 18
All
Celsius.
right.
That's still a nice day for us. There we go. So we'll go back. Donna, thank you so much for chiming in. It was really good to talk to you. Chris and I still talk we still talk every couple weeks about how fun it was to meet you when we went down to see the eclipse in Dallas. It was a riot.
Oh, and I mean, I got to meet Karen. She came to Vegas, Karen Chronister. So she was here. So I'm slowly but surely meeting the pack. But you're welcome here anytime. So I've got you guys for sure. Between food and entertainment, I've got y'all because you are rad people for sure.
Oh, thanks. We'll maybe finish with a couple more questions and then answer those. So if you Chubby K8 asked you, how do your children feel about your growing social media following and fans? I don't know. You want me to ask Adam?
Yeah.
Adam, people have a question for you. Come here. People have a question for you. Yeah, can you come here? It's okay. Adam's coming. People have a question. Whoop. Oops. Here you go.
Okay.
And then you're going to talk
headphones?
Yeah, they're broken.
Okay.
Okay, the question is, how do you feel about the growing social media size? Does it bother you? Do you care? Or do you think it's cool?
I think it's pretty cool. All my friends think it's cool. My manager thinks it's cool. Everyone I know thinks it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
There we go.
Now, the hat that Adam is wearing is vintage. It's my hat from the 90s.
Yeah.
And I took it out of the closet. He's like, Mom, actually, can I have that hat? And I said, sure.
Yeah.
So he's got my Nike hat, and then he also has my Lee jacket, like the denim jacket with it has kind of a fuzzy in, not the Sherpa, but and not flannel, but it's something similar. And so he's got that too.
Yeah. There you go. Adam used to be a regular on the podcast. We had it's
story time with me.
Story time.
Adam.
Yeah, story time with me, Adam.
And if you don't know what story time is, it's stories that have happened within the past 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. That was kind of fun.
Mom, do you have a story? Yeah. I sure do.
That's right. That was fun. Okay, we're gonna shut her down. We're at the top of the hour here.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. We really appreciate you sharing with us, and we are so excited to have Ginger back home and the kids home for a few days. Like I just love it. I just love having everybody here in the house, and Beaker's getting better with her paw, and Bernoulli's always a good boy, and Bunsen, he's going to be 9 in like less than a month. So we're just we're just loving it here. Everything's going really, really well.
He was zooming around today like a puppy.
Yeah, like a puppy.
He was even going up to his waist in the water. And I was like,
What was that? What was that about?
Doing?
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know, maybe Bernoulli's rubbing off on him. I thought he was going to go for a swim, and I was like, you better not, because I don't want to jump in there and get you. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. We do live shows every Saturday. We try to, from 6 to 7 Mountain Time. And then if you are interested in the Moose Leg pre-sale or Kickstarter, we'll have more details in our newsletter tomorrow. I thought we could start it tomorrow, but I just don't have enough details from the company to do a good job with what needs to be done, because we kind of have to get everything perfect for the pre-sale. If I make a mistake, it's a big problem. So okay. All right. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody. See you later. Bye.